Thailand. Wonderful, auspicious, mysterious, an adventure waiting around every corner. These are just a few ways that I would describe the country of Thailand. Wow. Incredible. Beautiful. People. Food. Adventure. Alright, enough of that. This is amateur traveling. I'm here to give you the real perspective, not the bullshit travel vlogger perspective. Alright, so one of the first things you'll notice when you go to Thailand is that it fucking rains like non-stop, and then it clears up sometimes, but it made my camera all foggy, and these are shots you just don't see from the travel vloggers. See, a travel vlogger would be sexy and get in that bathtub, but I don't look good in a bathing suit. Anyway, the rain ended, so I got to golf. This is Suma Lee. She was an unbelievable caddy. I mean, I was slicing balls all over the golf course at first, but she learned to love me even though she couldn't speak much English.
150? Oh, the bunker's 150. My girl. She told me use that 6 hybrid, and we used it, and we're still in the fairway. Lane 2, bitch. Yeah, see, Mr. Handsome. That's caddies in America need to be acting like this.
The golf course in Thailand was honestly unbelievable. This was in Phuket, obviously. All these scenes are from Phuket. There was like temples and houses. Suma Lee, I guess, walks the course every day, so she didn't give a shit at that point. After golfing, we got to go on a little boat ride. That was fun. It was a nice way to wrap things up after a nice, hard day on the golf course. We played this game where you had to separate apples and oranges in a basket as fast as you could. $100 Amazon gift card on the line, and I would have won, except some guy fucking basically cheated me out of my money. But overall, I'd say it was actually a pretty solid day in the island of Phuket. Of course, that night we headed to a market called Chilva. I think that's how it's pronounced. We got on the e-bike and headed there. Chilva is pretty chill, actually. It's just a bunch of, like, food places and vendors selling a bunch of shit. That's a lobster. I mean, Christ, that's massive. That I thought was apples, but it wasn't. I still don't know what it is, actually. And that I never even thought I knew what it was, but that lady pretty much gave us a bunch of shit in a bag and then covered it in this sauce that was like way too spicy to even eat. So, I don't know, avoid that if you go to Chilva. So after we ate a bunch of spicy mystery food, we decided to cleanse our palate and have this guy butcher us up a coconut. That was refreshing, but it wasn't long before we were eating a bunch of weird shit again, courtesy of Jenny's strange Eastern appetite.
It's a bug.
Ha. Tastes amazing.
Yeah, right. Okay, bug eater. Anyway, after we ate a bunch of weird stuff, then we checked out some of the vendors and didn't buy anything. Although there was this awesome yoked Osama bin Laden sticker I thought about buying. Oh, then these girls saw me filming them, so they started filming me and we just had a film off in the middle of the market. That was intense. But overall, Chilva was pretty cool, you know? It lived up to the name. And before we left Phuket, though, there was one more place we had to stop on our e-bike. Patong. Cheap tattoos, cheap decisions, cheap women, not so cheap drinks. Patong's like the ultimate place to go and just make really bad life choices. We sat around and did a lot of people watching. It was kind of short-lived, but it was an interesting scene for sure. There were some working girls standing feet away from children. Patong was kind of short-lived. So, after our trip through Phuket, we decided to fly back to Bangkok, which I have a bit of experience with. If you remember the 2017 version of this video, we ran into some ladyboy trouble in Nana Plaza, and then a fight broke out in a bar. But this time around, I was with my wife's mom and my wife's friend, so I decided we were gonna take it easy. And we started off with some authentic American food. Because if you're in Asia too long, you just need some American food. Jenny reacts to the sandwich like it's weirder than the bug she ate. I don't remember what this place was called, but big shout out to this place. It was really delicious. And the waiting area had like a bunch of weird doctor torture devices, some bar that wasn't open yet. That was pretty sweet. It would have been nice if the bar was open this early in the day. Then we decided to hike it to our next spot. We traveled a lot on foot, but there's actually an Uber service where you get on the back of a moped because the traffic's so fucking bad that people are willing to risk their lives and ride side saddle on the back of a moped that's zipping around between buses and shit. This was some video game thing that we ran into. It was basically like Super Bowl Sunday for them. I didn't think it was as good as watching a live football game, but, you know, whatever. Then we hiked somewhere else. I don't remember where. Oh, to this temple. So, travel blogs love to talk about temples. Temples are cool, but I feel like once you've been to one, you kind of seen them all. So, I mean, go check them out if you want, but you only need to see one. Then we ended up at a mall. Being in a mall is very tedious, and so I wanted to leave. And I was trying to stay out of trouble, but I sniped Soy Cowboy from about 300 yards away and decided to sneak over there by myself. Soy Cowboy, definitely not the same during the day as it is at night. It's actually pretty chill during the day. It's just like bars. This guy was there, though, frying up a mean stuffed fish. Absolutely slaying the stuffed fish. I didn't even try it, actually. Decided to eventually end up at Shark Bar and have myself a couple chongs. The girls did catch up with me after they were done shopping or whatever. Jenny's mom tried to jack a bag of peanuts from a street vendor.
We don't need peanuts.
I thought peanuts would have been a good idea to go with our beer. Anyway, Soy Cowboy was pretty cool for people watching at night. We did take it easy. We didn't have any ladyboy experiences like last time, but we did see a cockatoo. Get it? Anyway, to avoid this video being extremely tedious, I'm just gonna show a bunch of random shots and basically give you an idea of the rest of Bangkok. Some of these are from Chinatown. These are all just totally random. This has been another amateur traveling video. If you enjoyed it, you could subscribe or like or do whatever. I don't really even care.